Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, and welcome back to the monthly astrological overview for October 2019 for the sign of Leo. You can reach me at my website, which is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net, or my email address, which is mercury524@msn.com, or my Facebook page, Readings by Leonard T. Munson, or my Twitter and LinkedIn page, readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. And remember, if you like my video, you can thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. And if you care to give a donation, donations are welcome and appreciated at this time. If you like a private reading, again, you can reach me at my website, which is readingsbyleonardtmunson.com. readingsbyleonardtmunson.net, or my email address, mercury524@msn.com, my Facebook business page, Readings by Leonard T. Munson, or my Twitter or LinkedIn page, Readings by Leonard T. Munson.net. Okay, now we're going to talk about the sun, Leo. Your solar sign is in your 7th house, and that seems to be your opposition, which is Aquarius. Now, this is the overall view for all Leo sun, Leo rising, or Leo moon, or any house in the astrological wheel that is a sign in Leo, okay, in the 5th house. Now, some of this may resonate with some of you, and some of this will not. Take what you need. Don't take it all because it ain't going to work. You probably have a lot of it already, so just take what you need and finish painting that canvas so you can complete it. Okay, the sun is in your solar 7th house, which is Aquarius, which is your opposition. Aquarius is the 11th house of the zodiac, and it's the air signs. Air signs are Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So they think, they're intellectual. They think first, they observe before they make their opinion known. So they're very analytical, okay? So the 7th house is ruled by Libra. Right now, yesterday was the fall equinox, which when the sun went into Libra, where things need to be balanced, okay? So all partnerships and relationship needs to be balanced. There's also the house of open enemies, so you're going to be aware of who your enemies are this month, Leo. It also represents the house of spiritual blessings. It also represents the house of others, the house of diplomacy and being a diplomat, the house of decisions and indecisiveness, the house of legal situation. So it's going to affect all of those. So if you have any legal issues, there will be a balance there. So I feel that you will win on them. If you have a house, you have issues of making this indecisive about a decision and sitting on the fence, you're going to come to decisions about these issues. If you have issues about who are open enemies, you will see who your open enemies are, Leo. And once you see this, then you can move yourself out of the environment of these low vibration people. Okay? Then this is the house of others. So there's a balancing out here. This is the balance in the areas of Aquarius. We deal with your hopes, your wishes, friendships, and groups. So you're dealing with groups and organizations. Some of them are not working for you. Some of them are backstabbing you, okay? Just because someone's smiling in your face, that doesn't mean they like you. Smiling faces have no traces of the evil that lurks behind. A smile is a frown upside down. Smiling faces do lie. Also, it represents that one who pats you on the back as the same one, people, places, or things trying to keep you back. So I see you coming out of some kind of area of groups and organizations that's no longer work for you. Okay? There's been a lot of bickering in here about that. There's been a lot of ideas that you want to present, but they have been pushing it back because of their own agenda. So I feel that there will be a separation here or a balance in any partnerships and relationships you have with groups and organizations. Remember, Aquarius is the air sign, and therefore the future. They're not at the present. They've seen things 100 years ahead of everyone else. And they're dealing with things of social media, electricity, things that are going on social media. So I feel that some of you have been having some issues with groups on social medias that you have been associated with, or organizations that you've been associated with. And Aquarius represents groups and organizations deal with humanity, helping the less fortunate out and bringing them up to the status quo. So I feel that a lot of these groups and organizations that you've been involved with in this manner is showing you that there are a lot of talk and no action. And I also feel that you see them collecting money, and this money is going too much towards their administration salaries and daily upkeep, and little is going to these groups and organizations that really needs this. So this is a balance. You balance these groups out and organizations. And some of this are not, these groups and organizations are not fulfilling your hopes and wishes or the reason why you joined these groups. So there's a balance here. These partnerships and groups. So I feel that some of you are going to go on your own. Okay? This is what it's saying. Do it on your own. Do your own research, investigate it, explore, heal, and release. So I see some of you are getting away from these groups and organizations because they're not doing what they're supposed to do. They're collecting money, but they're paying their salaries and their administration upkeep, and the people that you want to help are not getting anything in return. Okay, now we're going to move on to see where these planets are that's moving around in the solar system that's affecting you. Jupiter, which is the ruling planet of Sagittarius. Okay, it's direct now. And Sagittarius represents the 9th house, universal truth and blessings. It deals with higher education. It deals with foreign travel. It deals with foreign cultures, information about foreign people. It deals with dreams, mysticism, and religion and philosophy. So some of you have been in some kind of religion organization that you've seen the truth, that then there are hypocrisies in this, and they're not doing anything to help the people. They're helping themselves. Like Karl Marx says, religion is not a utopia. It's a form of keeping the masses in bondage. All right? Religion has nothing to do with spirituality. God is a spirit. It's still with spirituality, not with religion. Religion was formed by men to control men. Okay? So Jupiter represents expansion, new opportunities, wealth, truth, and karma. So if you put out good karma, then Jupiter's going to bring these blessings back to you by expanding these new opportunities. But the point is that some of these opportunities are short-lived. So now you are seeing the ones that's going to have longevity and expand. So I'm not saying you're not going to deal with groups and organizations anymore, but you're going to find the groups and organizations that more of the effort that you're putting in is going to help the people. And if money is being put into these groups and organizations that will fulfill your hopes and wishes to help the fellow mankind, humanity, you're going to join them. But it's going to be a balance now and in this partnership. Okay, Pluto, which is retrograding since April the 30th, 2019, went direct on September 18th. So if there is restrictions, setbacks, procrastination, delays, it's beginning to lift off you. So you're going to find the right groups and organizations that is going to deliver your hopes and wishes. And friendships, deal with friendship. So you might have had some friends that said, come on, join this group and everything. So you're going to have the right friendships, what's going to help the people that you want to help at bringing them up to the status quo. All right, Pluto represents things that's been hidden inside. Pluto's a ruling planet of Scorpio and Aries. So some of this has to do with an emotional issue that goes back to your child. And I don't know if it's a burden that you're carrying or why you feel it was your fault that something happened to you in your childhood. Whether you were abused spiritually, physically, emotionally, or sexually, or psychologically. Take the burden out that it wasn't your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. You were dealing with a damaged individuals or individuals who this was done to them and they feel this is the proper way. So Pluto represents things that's been hidden, it's coming to the surface that need to be addressed. So address these issues and lift this burden off you and grow. Break that cycle. And Aries is the ruling planet of Aries, so Pluto represents take the initiative, take the action to renew, new beginning, to deal with this thing that's been hidden, that's now coming to the surface, and the form of transformation is taking place that's making you grow, get off this thing that's been burdening you, and release it and grow. Okay? And an emotional way, and an initiation way to renew yourself. Okay? Then we have Saturn, which is in, I made a mistake, Pluto will not go direct until the 3rd of October, and it went retrograde on the 24th. Correction. Now, the planet retrograde means the 2 letters re, review, recheck, re-examine, research, re-establish. So when that planet was direct, what you did, the time it was direct, you're reviewing it and see what mistakes you made, and now you're going to move forward and correct it when it goes direct on the 3rd. Saturn went direct on the 30th of April, and it went direct on the 18th of September. Now, when a planet goes direct, it has to take 2 weeks to catch up speed. So each day, the speed increased. So each day, the balance of relationships and partnerships and your hopes and wishes with groups and organizations will be lifted. Saturn represents setbacks, procrastinations, delay, and boundaries. You are now reestablishing boundaries. You're going to do things for yourself. And if you don't want to do things, don't do it. Don't feel guilty about it. This is your 3rd chakra, which is your throat. Speak your truth, but in a diplomatic way, and take the anger out of it. When you speak in your truth and have anger, then whoever you're speaking to is going to return to you with anger. And so the presentation is much important. So it's better to catch bees with honey than vinegar. Saturn represents the father time. So maybe someone close to you, a family member, a good friend, or a mentor will be leading you through this Saturn transit through Capricorn. Saturn represents father figures. It may be an issue with the father figure. So this is what Pluto is trying to address. And Capricorn and Scorpio is the ruling planet of Pluto. That this is an emotional issue that's connected with a father, an absentee father, a father figure, or a mentor. Mentor is someone that you wanted to be a father figure to you, and that has issues that's coming to the surface, and you need to address it by taking the initiation to renew this address and get it out of your system, and stop taking the guilt and feel sorry for yourself that you caused it. You didn't cause anything. Okay? Okay, with these two planets in Capricorn, this also has something to do with your career, employment, success, and moving up the ladder, and your reputation and your public image, how the outer world see you. Then we have Uranus retrograding in Taurus. It went retrograde on June the 21st of this year and will stay there to 2020, January the 1st. Uranus is a distant planet along with Pluto and Saturn, so it's slow moving but effect. Uranus is a shock planet. It's the ruling planet of Aquarius, where your seventh house is in. So chaos, upheaval, change, revolution that will never be the same. So you're going through a change about your hopes and wishes, Leo, and friendships and partnerships and relationships with groups and organizations. Okay, Uranus in Taurus. Taurus rules the third chakra, which is your throat area. Speak it. Some of you need to clear your throat. That means your throat chakra is blocked. You need to speak it. When one chakra is blocked, then it takes all the other 6 chakras off balance. So we need to realign our chakra from the head chakra down to the root chakra, okay, to bring in harmony. And we need to close the patches in these karmas, all this negativity is coming through. And we need to expand our aurific field to make it stronger and better, where these negative forces cannot penetrate. So you're in the point of the 7th house of balance with the groups and organizations, friendships that deal with your hopes and wishes. Okay? Also, with Uranus in Taurus, went in March the 6th, 2019. It's a long transit to 2026. Robots will be taking over the jobs. So it's a sense of re-examining yourself for new training, re-education, and recertification. Either to make the robots, design them, program them, repair them. Also, we're going to come to a more cashless society. So you're going to be using less cash and more electronic cash. Also, we're going to come to more long distance. And if you're in long distance relationship, you're reviewing those because that's going to be the norm. Okay, then if you was in a relationship with someone younger or older, that is going to be the norm, and you're reviewing that too. Even though they're younger, but they're mentally, emotionally more mature. Okay? The same thing with the older person you deal with. They're more mature mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, and you want that guidance. Okay? Also, you're getting off of all this chemical medicine. These illegal drug pushers, which are the doctors, are pushing the drugs from the pharmaceutical. They give you these drugs to cure something, but you're not being cured. They just dormanting the issue. And that's why it keeps flaring up. And then when they flare up, you have all these side effects, and then they give you more medicine to the side effects, and this causes you to get more sicker. So some of you are going more with the organic, holistic, massage, reflexology, oils, crystal, and healing yourself, acupuncture. You're going back to the natural aspect of healing. Also, some of you, you're cleaning up the environment. These groups and organizations you're going to go in the future is they're going to go with organizations to clean up the earth, the air, and the water. These are your hopes and wishes. Okay? And also, I see some of you having gardens in your backyard, growing your own fruits and vegetables without the pesticides and herbs. And also, if you don't have the garden, I see some of you with long flower pots, and you're growing those things on your windowsills or on your deck or whatever, or your balcony or whatever. So we're going to have a better relationship with Mother Earth. We're going to replenish her to her pristine form. Okay. Now we have Mercury in Libra, with the sun in Libra. So communication, you're communicating with your mind, your words, and every form of communication that you want to move obstacles and things out of your path. You're not going to be a people pleaser. You're going to say what you want. And that is that. But be diplomatic about it. You're going to set boundaries. If you don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. I don't care what they think or say about me. I am pleasing myself. I have to be happy and please me first before I can be happy to please anyone else. And when this pleasing yourself is coming from the divine source of the universe, because it's awakening this inside of you. Then we have Venus in Libra. Venus is the ruling planet of Libra. So love and relationships and partnerships is going to be balanced. And money. So some of you are in a committed relationship. There's been some strain there, but now you are balanced. You're seeing what you need to do to correct things and to grow in this committed relationship. A fair exchange is no robbery. Also, some of you have broken out of relationships because you were not growing. It was not working for you. You were giving 90% and only getting 10%. And some of you who are single, you're not rushing into anything relationship right now. You want to concentrate on you, getting you together. What do you want? And that's what it's going to be. Venus represents the feminine side of you. Okay? Then we have Mars and Virgo. Mars and Virgo. Mars represents action, aggressiveness. It also represents love, passion. So Mars is the masculine and Venus is the feminine side. So you're initiating what you want. But with that balance in these relationships that has to do with your hopes, wishes, and groups and organization. This is a renewal, a new beginning. So you're starting things out. Where Venus is, you want the best. You want the best in love and money. So I see a lot of you are coming out of debt, having a budget, snowballing the credit cards, one paid off, you paid another one off. Some of you saving more money, investing money, investing in yourself and your health. And some of you are investing money in health, work, and service to others. So your diet, you're being more methodical, being more organized, you're paying more attention to detail. Okay? And I see some of you need to pay attention to your intestine, your stomach area, because that's some problems are here. Dehydrated. Some of you are dehydrated, so you need to drink more water to flush these toxins out of your system. I see some of you fasting and coming in a diet to lose weight. You want to feel better, look better. Not just from outside in, from outside, but inside out. Okay, we have Mars and Virgo. We have Mars and Virgo again. I mentioned that. Okay, so you're initiating a change in your spirituality, your thinking, your physical form, your emotional form to make things better for you. Also, I need you to carry this stone with you in the month of October. This is lapis lazuli. It's a dark blue with some pink, beige, and brown in it. So I need you to carry this in your pocket or on you during the month of October. Lazuli will help you to find the real friendships and to create your own hopes and wishes, and also the groups and organizations that you can do better, and that these organizations and groups are helping people, are not collecting the money, paying for the salary and administration costs, and less money is going to the people that need it. Well, Leo, I hope you enjoyed your October overview for 2019. And I will see you in November. Ciao.